Hey, guys, welcome back. This is going to be the fifth of a 5-part training series of episodes that I've recorded just for the PTA that is looking to step out into solo practice ownership. And up until now, I've talked about risk, liability insurance, malpractice, and some other things that you need to consider if you're wanting to step outside your PTA license to become a solo entrepreneur. Today, the final episode is here, and I'm going to talk about the road to success and how to launch your health and wellness business as a physical therapist assistant. So guys, thanks so much for joining me today. This is again the last of 5 training episodes for PTAs. And we talked about risk, liability, malpractice, and insurance for PTAs looking to work outside their professional license. And today I want to end the show with where most PTAs are when they're looking to step into solo business ownership. And I want you to know that if you're looking to step away from your PTA position, you need to know what your future beliefs need to be in order to succeed as a solo practitioner. If you've enjoyed this 5-part training series and you're ready to dive into solo practice ownership, but you don't fully understand your specific state guidelines, or you want to make sure you're not held liable for something, or maybe you want a done-for-you program that is going to be able to help you get to where you need to be fast because you're replacing your income, I am here to help. I'm offering my accelerated PTA business course, and I'm accepting 7 to 10 people into this accelerated program right now over the next few months. And this program provides a PTA with all the tools that they're going to need to step into solo practice ownership as a stretch mobility coach in as little as 2 weeks. Now, guys, I limit to this program to 7 to 10 PTAs so that I can provide the mentorship and the help that they need to help them increase their professional income 4 times. So I help them do this within the first 90 days of practice. And if you're a PTA and that is what you're looking to do, you're looking for a proven blueprint, your next step is going to be scheduling an information session with me to see if this program is a good fit for you and to see if you qualify for this training. Now, let's talk about your success if that's not something you want. If you want to take that longer route and you want to do things on your own, I applaud you for stepping out there doing that. I actually did that, and 10 years later, I am the success that I am right now. So let's talk about current beliefs as a PTA. And this is where you are right now in your PTA career. Most people that I've spoken to feel undervalued. They feel underpaid. This is exactly the things that they have told me over the last 3 years in my information sessions. So I'm just sharing this information with you to see if you resonate with any of it. Some of these PTAs say that they need to take more clinical courses or add more credentials to their names so that they can feel like they have value and worth amongst their peers. Some do this to be able to earn more money financially, and some actually leave the orthopedic care field and orthopedic model to be able to work in skilled nursing and home health care just to be able to make those financial gains that they're trying to make. Some people say all I need is to get another certification so that I can help people the way I want to help them. Some say I can do this and all I need to do is find a PT that will do evaluations for me. Some say I only want to treat patients. Most say I don't want to learn business because it's just going to be me. I don't want to learn marketing because it's going to only be me in my practice. I get a lot of people that say, I just want to treat patients the way I want to treat them. Some say I hate sales and I never want to be that salesperson. And others say when I work with my clients, I'm going to work with them for a full hour so that they get better treatment and my treatments are more effective than what I can give my patients right now. Some say they want to make a difference in their clients' lives. And some say, I know I do not want to go to physical therapy school. Some just plain say, I want to do this on my own. I don't need any help. I'm a member of many Facebook groups and I have all the information I need. And I'm looking to step into my business ownership maybe a year or two from now. Some say that they have the skill that they need and their next step is just to start seeing clients. And it doesn't matter which one of these current beliefs that you may be thinking, and know that there are many, 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 many more. But these are the typical beliefs that I've encountered during my information gathering calls over the last 3 years. Now, these beliefs are not wrong, guys, but there are legalities. There are things that need to be addressed and considered. And as I look back, I was that person. There wasn't a program out there, okay? There was nothing proven out there, but I was that program that I knew I wanted to do more for my clients. I just didn't know how to do it. So as I look back on that transition from PTA clinician to business owner, man, there's a lot I wish I would have known. So let's look at solo practices. I consider my practice now a success. And that's because we're bringing in the financial resources that I want personally, and we are growing leaps and bounds. And it not only fulfills me, but it also helps so many people. And I love training other PTAs to be able to do the same thing. Now, most of you know that I opened a PT and a wellness practice in the beginning of my journey. I had $25,000 that I had saved for this venture, and I had already gone to college for 2 years to learn middle management and business. 9 months prior to opening my business, I registered and attended a weekly women's-owned business training program that took about 6 months. I thought I was prepared. I was stoked, I was excited, and I was ready to get out there. And in my head, I was totally prepared. In reality, day one came, everything was set up, money was spent, and there was nothing. And I know many of you guys face this, or you're going to face this, okay? Because you don't know what you don't know. But I wish that I would have had a mentor and a proven program to be able to help me jump ahead, because I would be way further along than I am right now. And at the time, there was a PT clinic opening checklist through the APTA, and I checked off all of those boxes. All of the money that I saved along with a lot more money than I could have ever imagined, was spent in ways that, looking back, could have been spent differently. There was no clear proven path for a PTA that wanted to be an owner, and everything was learned from failure back then. So that's what I did. Going this route costs a lot of money and it costs a lot of time, and most new businesses don't gain financial freedom when starting in this fashion. Most will gain happiness through providing treatments their way, but the money most times is not consistent with the bills, and they pile up, causing most of you or your spouses to jump in and say, this just isn't working. We're not getting the financial support that we need to raise our family. Now, guys, I was lucky. I was lucky enough to have a husband that allowed me to take this risk and to continue on my path. And we were already financially free and secure. And my business, I didn't need that paycheck for a while, and I didn't get one for a while. And there was a time that I actually considered closing my doors because I could not keep a PT clinic afloat as a PTA. But now, when I transitioned that in 2020, and when I expanded into the health and wellness field and took PT out of it, I have a clinic that is successful. It has a waiting list. My employees are awesome, and they're highly trained, highly skilled, and we are well renowned in our community. And I've been able to grow that from nothing with a negative bottom line as a PT clinic and pivot that to a stretch mobility coach practice while following state laws and making sure that I had liability coverage for myself and my employees. Now, I now teach that program and that proven method to like-minded PTAs that want to make quick financial gains. That means you want to be able to start your business and replace your paycheck. Every one of my owners that have gone through my program and are continuing through mentorship with me have doubled and tripled their PTA salaries since signing up for my accelerated business program. Now, as a PTA with a passion for health, fitness, and wellness, embarking on your entrepreneurial journey is going to be thrilling at first. But success, guys, requires a strategic approach when going at it alone. And here are some things that you can do to get started. Start with a comprehensive business plan. This business plan is a roadmap that is going to guide you and your business and help you to overcome obstacles. You're going to want to learn about marketing research and going to learn how to make financial projections, and you're going to need to learn how to do a marketing strategy to ensure that your business is starting out with a solid foundation. Build your expertise legally. Guys, while you're not a PT, it's essential to expand your skills and knowledge into a unique selling proposition in the areas of health and wellness, and make sure that the market is looking for what your training is. PTAs are uniquely positioned to provide a valuable service in health and wellness due to their expertise, but you need to thoroughly understand your state laws, you need to mitigate your risk, and make sure that you're covered by an insurance policy. Just because that insurance agent says you're covered, as I revealed in the other 4 topics here in this training series, you may be held liable for neglect and malpractice if you don't do your due diligence and ask the right questions. Make sure that you're aligning yourself with partners to succeed in the field of health, wellness, and fitness, and consider forming these partnerships with other wellness professionals. Guys, collaboration can actually enhance the services that you offer without a physical therapist. So make sure you build these relationships with PTs that are around you and understand your lane and your services, and make sure that you refer out for care where it falls outside your experience and knowledge. Most clients that you work with as a PTA right now, they have been seen and cleared by a physical therapist and a doctor. Health, fitness, and wellness clients, most don't have a primary care physician, and they're only seeing a chiropractor, and they may seek care from you because they see you as a skilled professional. And guys, I cannot underestimate the risk that this lays out for you. PTAs venturing into health and wellness and fitness entrepreneurship, this is new and it is growing by leaps and bounds. If you understand your laws and your regulations and you craft a solid business plan, you continuously expand your expertise, and you form strategic partnerships, guys, you can thrive without a PT by your side. I've done it, except I didn't cut all ties. My PT still comes in and we refer to her, and she comes in and she works very, very closely with our program. She also provides mentorship for our PTAs because she understands what we are teaching. So she's able to give that advice as a PT that's very helpful for our PTAs. If you find yourself on a fast track and you want proven success, my PTA Business Accelerated course can help you achieve your goals in 90 days or less. And I'm taking calls for 7 to 10 students right now. I do have several of those spots already filled for this accelerated course. But if you're ready to take the leap, go ahead and schedule an information session with me to see if you qualify for the mentorship and the guidance that I provide. Now, I hope you found this 5-part training series very helpful for you. Next week, I'm going to be jumping back into teaching single episodes and also bringing you more experts and trailblazing stories. So until next week, guys, keep on learning and moving forward toward your career. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate it, guys.